Aviation TV today with the headline Lufthansa is looking for ITA, and I'm happy to have two persons here in studio today, Marcel Rivalski and Rüdiger Kiani-Kress from Wirtschaftswoche. And Rüdiger Kiani-Kress, you have a comment in this week for this headline. Can you give us more information?
Well, that's a bit hard because nobody knows too many details. What we all know is what a cruise ship company called MSC, it's based in Geneva and operates out of Italy. They made an announcement late Monday that they want to take over the majority of the new Italian carrier ITA, which is a son, so to say, of Alitalia. And they want to have Lufthansa as a strategic partner. That's all we know. But of course, this is, we can speculate or, so to say, make an educated guess what that means for the market, for the consumer, what the pros, the cons, and the risks are.
Mm-hmm. Can you give us some information about the chances, what Lufthansa have with this deal?
Well, first of all, for Lufthansa, it's a very smart deal because it gives them access, if not control, of the Italian market without having to spend too much money, because the tab is taken over by MSC, the ship company. And what they gain is a very interesting market, because Italy is the only huge market in Europe that's not yet taken over or taken care of or dominated by one carrier. France is Air France, Germany is Lufthansa, and so on. But Italy is not taken over, especially not in the long-haul business. Lufthansa has a very strong presence in the north of Italy, where they feed into the Munich hub with their carrier Air Dolomiti, but the rest is more or less open. And this is a chance, together with ITA, to take over most of the market, and especially the interesting parts. This is long-haul business, leisure, and mainly the business travel, because we tend to forget that Italy is not only a holiday destination, it's one of the major economic powerhouses in Europe. The north has many engineering companies, and they're very export orientated. So this is a very good market to have, and it fits into the old Lufthansa world, which was more or less business travel related.
Mm-hmm. You give us some information now about the chances, but what's about the risk for Lufthansa?
There are three major risks, so to say. The first of all is it still a new company, ITA, or how much old Alitalia stuff is in there? That means, do politicians interfere and want to create this as a job machine for Italy, or will they allow them to run a smart business that is, more or less out of efficiency background, or is it, working to connect Italy in a sensible way to the rest of the world? Second is, for Lufthansa, they need to align this with their other carriers. Right now, the idea should be that they will take over, that ITA will take over the Latin America traffic or African traffic, but this is in part already taken care of. Brussels has a strong African presence. Lufthansa is relatively strong in the South Atlantic market, so they need to align. And what does this mean for other carriers like Austrian, who want to grow too? But if you invest into or go deeply into the Italian market might be more interesting than the Austrian market, so they might shift some capacity. And the third risk is the competition issue. Lufthansa right now is one of the players in Italy, but now they might become the big player and dominate the market, especially in long-haul traffic and in business traffic. So the competition authorities might look into that, and they might demand some adjustments. So these are the three risks.
If this deal is running, what does it mean for the travelers?
It could mean more competition on the short-haul business, because right now Italy is more or less not very much present into the Italian domestic or into the holiday-driven market. Given that they work together with Lufthansa, this might increase, and Lufthansa might want to take some market share out of the other carriers, Ryanair and EasyJet mainly, and Wizz Air, who have dominated the short-haul business. They need to do this in order to feed the hubs and the long-haul business out of that. So that might increase competition, and that means better prices and more connections for consumers.
Mhm. At last, can you give us a view on the timeline? In which timeline things are happening now in the next days, weeks, or months?
The idea is that the board of ITA decides on January 31st what to do, whether they will accept this or go on. I mean, nobody doubts this because they have, thrown herself at the mercy of Lufthansa because nobody else would probably be as good as Lufthansa. And then the Italian government, who still owns ITA, will have to give them the right for 90 days to look into the books, to do due diligence, to see where's the market, what does the money mean, and after that, MSC will decide will they take over and will they go on, and will Lufthansa follow suit?
So let us see, let us watch what's happened in the next 90 days, and we will see what's happened then. Thank you for your comment about this headline in this week. And when we want to speak about headlines like this, it's nice to speak about this in life. And now I'm going back, Marcel Rivalski from Aviation-Event, and one chance to speak about headlines like this is the next Aviation-Event. Can you give us some more informations?
Yes, we have already been in Italy in that market we were just talking about. That was the last live aviation event with over 200 people there. The next one is on 31st of March in Cluj, Romania. So www.aviation-event.com. There you can see all the details and the agenda. And it's in about 2 months from now on, 31st of March, the airport of Cluj in Romania. And this topic will probably be there. The 90 days, which we just heard, will not be over. So I'm sure we will have some updates on the Italian market as well.
So then we wait. It can be the 90 days. It can be something news about this headline we speak today. Thank you for Rüdiger Kiani-Kress from Wirtschaftswoche for this comment today, and Marcel Rivalski for this view into the future, into the next days or weeks to Cluj. Thank you.